Yesterday, a U.S. judge ruled that Andrew must be questioned under oath by Virginia Roberts Giuffre's lawyers in her civil sexual assault case by mid-July next year. District Judge Lewis Kaplan set the deadline of July 2022 to complete depositions in a scheduling order which was agreed by Andrew and Ms. Giuffre's lawyers. The set deadline means Andrew's questioning could clash with the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Andrew has been accused by Ms. Giuffre of sexually assaulting her when she was 17, though the royal has strongly denied the allegations. The prince had vehemently denied the claims, telling Newsnight in 2019, "It didn't happen. I can absolutely categorically tell you it never happened. I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady, none whatsoever." Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Zoe Fawzi and features Daily Mirror royal editor Mr. Myers. Mr. Myers claimed the way Andrew was dealing with his civil legal case had divided the royal family. The royal expert also claimed that some royals thought the headlines Andrew's legal issues were producing were tarnishing the Queen's good name. Mr. Myers said, "I just thought it was quite interesting because the family are quite divided on this issue about Andrew, and quite divided about how he's dealing with it. Certainly my understanding was other senior members of the royal family were really pressing, privately, on Andrew to get his business in order. They weren't necessarily going to step in, but it was certainly the thinking that all these headlines were really detracting from the business of the monarchy and kind of tarnishing the Queen's good name. Obviously he's not been found guilty of any crimes, but the way he was dealing with it was up for debate. So I think it will be welcomed in all quarters if things are moving together as one and he is seen to be sorting that business out." Under a mutual legal assistance (MLA), the prosecutors and the lawyers acting for Ms. Giuffre can issue a formal request for the prince to give evidence in the UK. An MLA is a form of cooperation between countries or states to obtain assistance in legal proceedings. Ms. Giuffre is seeking unspecified damages from Andrew, whose lawyers dismissed the accusations as baseless. Andrew has not been charged with any crime. Earlier this month, the Metropolitan Police said it was taking no action over Ms. Giuffre's claim. It was also reported that the Queen was set to pay for Prince Andrew's legal fees. The Telegraph claimed the monarch will help fund the lengthy court battle, using income from her private Duchy of Lancaster estate. Income from the estate grew by £1.5 million last year to an overall annual intake of more than £23 million. The prince recently expanded his legal team in America by hiring Melissa Lerner to work alongside the well-reputed lead counsel Andrew Brettler. The newspaper also claimed that Mr. Brettler is charging around $2,000 £1,450 an hour. The Duke of York is also having to pay his UK legal team led by criminal defence solicitor Gary Bloxham. Buckingham Palace declined to comment on the Telegraph's report. To subscribe to Pod Save the Queen, go to your normal podcast provider.